So hi, I'm on the Goodness Podcast with Sleepless. We're going to ask them some questions today. I'm going to start. So what inspired you guys to start the band? What does the band name mean? And can you tell me why there's a slash in between sleep and less?
Um, we started about 2 years ago now, I would say, and it all started with like the where we got the name from was I was doing a different band, like a metal band called In Dreams Wake at the time, and I was like, oh, I want to do a solo project. I'm gonna call it Sleepless. And then when I had Bo come over and do vocals for like a total other band that I was trying out, I was like, oh, Bo, you'd be perfect for this pop punk thing that I want to do. So then I brought him in, and then I went to I just like, oh, I got a list of names. So I just picked whatever was the best one, which was Sleepless. And the reason why we did the slash was because there was, when I looked it up anyways, I Googled it, I saw a couple other people, like just like smaller bands also trying to do Sleepless. So I was like, oh, well, for legal purposes, we're going to put the slash in the middle. And that's literally the only reason why we have it.
Okay.
Okay, simple. uh,
Legal purposes.
Legal purposes.
Legal purposes.
Yeah.
hmm So, congrats on your newest release, Laska. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
Thank you. It's from like me, Bo, and JC have all seen like different angles of it. And like, at least from what I've seen, it's been a little overwhelming, but in a good way. And it's like super excited, and like it just kind of makes me anyways more excited to release even more music that we've been working on. But I mean, Bo and JC have been kind of seeing a different angle too, which is kind of exciting to hear about.
Can we hear about your angles then?
Yeah, honestly, for me, it's been like, I've been sharing it, I have a lot of musical friends, and they love the production value and like the way that it's catchy, the way that it's a little bit heavier than they expected. But honestly, it's only been good things, and they've been great, and they've been sharing it. Hopefully, it spreads a little bit more. But yeah, that's from my aspect. Bo?
Well, the same. It was more of a surprising kind of a way we went with the song, because usually we were more kind of poppy and punk, and it was kind of more of a heavier feel to it, and it didn't originally have that feel, and it kind of progressed to that way. So it was really cool to see the evolution of the song. And it's just, I think it's the standalone. Like, we don't really have anything else that kind of sounds like that. So it's really cool and really good feedback. I have to admit, it's been kind of flattering and humbling. But I mean, we're not like anybody like anybody famous or anything like that. So it's like really cool to see people just kind of reaching out and say that. So yeah.
All right. All
Good to hear.
all good things. So can you tell me a little bit about your writing process?
Oh, Bo has his own little waiting thing. Bo, go ahead and explain it.
Well, basically, it's just kind of what comes to me first. I usually hear the melody first, and then I don't really think too much about it. I'll just kind of hear something, and then the words just kind of form, and then I'll kind of base like my first couple sentences around what I want to write the song about, and sometimes I kind of just throw in like a side kind of lyric to just kind of make it a little spicy, but. I usually try to go for a feel for a song that's just like a kind of a collaboration of everything. So with Laska, it was kind of different because Brad was jamming on just a tune that he was kind of fooling around with, and first came up with like the melody, and then I think the words like all the way I fall, and then it just kind of formed from there. And the words have been kind of altered a little bit, but not too much. So
What I find funny. But what I find funny is like I'll usually write a guitar riff, and then I'll kind of have an idea. I send it to Bo and JC, but then it's funny because I'll always write the title first for some weird reason. I'll write whatever the song's gonna be called. I send it to Bo, and then that's half the time I say that's probably what it ends up being called, and then Bo kind of just like yeah, and it's usually like writes around it or incorporates it somehow. And that's kind of like what we did with Laska. Except for Laska, we wrote the song first, wrote the lyrics for it, or half lyrics anyways, and then I was like, oh. We should call it Laska.
Yeah.
All right.
That was kind of a funny story.
So, where was your headspace while writing Laska?
Honestly, because we were on tour when we wrote it. Because we were probably on the road for probably 2-3 months at that time already, and we ended up being in like our home province, but just like in a different city. So it was kind of cool. But when I was sticking around on the acoustic there, we were all kind of, I guess, feeling the vibes of being on the road for like essentially like 3 months with like you're stuck with like literally like 6-7 people, so like the band and the road crew, and we're like, okay, we just need to kind of get out of it. And the way Bo and I kind of write in a weird way, it's always got, well, the way Bo does his lyrics anyways, it's always something to do with like a love aspect, which is kind of entertaining. Like I personally love it, it's kind of funny. But I think when we were writing Laska, we were all going through like a weird relationship love thing, and I think that's kind of where it inspired from subconsciously.
All right.
Oh, all right.
So what band or artist influences do you think you can hear the most on this new track?
That's a good question.
I will admit I've been listening to, or prior to that, and I still do, but I listened to a lot of Lost in You by 3 Days Grace. I love that song. Just kind of more heavier stuff, I guess, like Finch. Well, not really heavy, but I guess for later stuff's a little heavier. But yeah, it just kind of came out this way. I don't know. It's weird.
I think when I was doing the guitar parts and like my idea, I think I was like listening to a lot of 5 Seconds of Summer at the time.
As you should.
Oh my God, yes you were. Yes you were.
Listen, the new album smacked. I don't know.
It does. It does.
Right?
Nice.
It was in the right direction.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want you to imagine that there's a new listener checking out this podcast, right? Listening to you guys talk about your newest single. They've never heard it before, but I want you to describe it in 3 words. And this could like make or break them listening to it.
Ooh.
The pressure's on.
No pressure.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do
No pressure.
round table on this one. Everyone gets to answer.
All right, Bo, you go first.
Oh, of course. Thanks, Brad. Really damn good.
Solid.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Well, thank you. That's very nice.
I think I would have to say heavy love song.
Okay.
Also
Solid.
solid.
Oh, mine.
Take it right from JC.
That was exactly mine. Oh,
No way.
Yeah, exactly
Mine.
mine. Ah. Well, now I'm on the spot. Okay.
Yeah. You
All
are.
right.
This question puts people on the spot. I love it.
Exactly. Dang it, Brad.
Oh,
God damn it, Brad. It's always you.
You can have my answer. Well, the same answer that I had, and then I'll change mine to.
There we go.
I'll change my answer to Motley Crue Sleepless. Boom.
What? That's so nuts. I like it. We should just keep that in the name. Motley Crue Sleepless.
Put it in
Okay.
parentheses.
That'll be the next
Motley
track
Sleepless
name.
Crew. Something like that.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
We all never sleep anyway.
Okay, I want to change mine then too.
Okay.
Saucy yet tangy.
I like that.
You spend way too much time at Burger King, man.
They have good dipping sauces.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with a little bit of Burger
They
King.
really do.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's wrong with Burger King?
Yeah,
Damn it,
their
JC.
Impossible Whopper over there, it smacks.
I've never had it. Is
So
it good?
It's so good.
Matzo sticks? Can't beat that shit.
So, are there any new projects in the works? Is this single leading up to anything? What can you tell us about future projects? I want to know.
Well, we're working on, I guess, a full length. We're like right now we're doing a bunch of demo stuff.
Mhm.
I think we got. Hold on, we got 1, 2. I think we got 8, 9 songs. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, around that.
Yeah. They're all on
Kinda
our
lost
Spotify
now.
page. Yeah.
We're also doing that soundtrack thing for that movie, right?
Oh right, yeah. We're supposed to be writing
Yeah.
Well, we're supposed to be. I haven't really started, so I'm kind of falling behind. But
Nice.
we're supposed to be
Oh,
writing.
I don't even know what
songs
it
for
is.
some movie.
Oh yeah, JC. So we're gonna be writing a song.
Dude, soundtracks are my jam, man.
Oh,
Right?
so.
But yeah, that's kind of where we're going right now.
All right. Very exciting things.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. So where do you see the band in the next 5 years?
Brad's gonna say Vancouver.
I was gonna say Vancouver.
I mean, I don't have to see Vancouver.
I think that we'd be more progressive if we're together. It's kind of difficult right now because Brad's in Vancouver and we're in Winnipeg. But I think once we're kind of centered again and able to jam and actually, kind of spare time to do this, I think we'll progress to something. Hopefully we're on a label. I'd really love to be on a label in 5 years, to be honest, whatever label that is. But I'd like to be playing shows and more shows right now.
Exactly.
That's really just all.
Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing for us right now. Like we were playing shows, we were able to travel. Like because of the state of the world, it's really difficult, but we'll get by.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think within 5 years, like, personally, I want to be signed to Hopeless Records, but I mean, there's a couple others that I personally love. But I also want I want to do probably at least maybe 2 or 3 full lengths within 5 years, if possible, depending on like the situation. We're all kind of a little bit trapped because of COVID, so it kind of sucks. But I don't know, kind of hoping for that. And then music-wise, I feel like we're gonna be a mixture of like doing a little bit more like heavier stuff, kind of like Laska, maybe with like a little bit more heavy at times, but also feel like we're gonna be maybe doing a lot more poppy stuff, like one track I started working on. Yeah, well, yeah, like one track I started working on, I started adding like EDM vibes to it just because out of curiosity. So I don't know, maybe like more pop stuff, but more heavy stuff at the same time.
So maybe like a Stand Atlantic kind of thing, like what they're doing over there. I don't
Actually,
know if
that'd
you
be
guys have
kinda
listened
cool.
to them.
That would be
Really
cool.
cool.
All right.
They're doing fantastic. I love their stuff.
Yeah, they're great.
Right?
So for the last couple questions, we're going to shift away from music and go straight to death row. So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Oof.
Oh man.
Can it be an all-you-can-eat thing?
Yes.
We've gotten that before, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I would say that 10 taco meal from Taco Bell.
Ooh.
5 hard shell, 5 soft shell
Mm-hmm.
with a Mountain Dew.
There you go. All right. Solid taste.
I think I would do a lasagna, but it had to be made by Gordon Ramsay
Mm-hmm.
with a side of rye.
Oh,
That'd
why
be-
did I think you were talking about the bread? Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
I was like, okay, if you want toasted rye, then that's
it's like, okay, that's a new one. All right.
Bo, your name is King Whopper. This better be something from Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she likes
Yeah, you know what? Thank you. I was like, what the hell am I gonna say? Burger King would be a good option. I'm gonna go with the triple Whopper with cheese, everything on it, heavy all. 2 orders of matzo sticks, 2 pies, an order of chicken fingers. Let's go filet-o-fish because you know what? I'm not gonna be like awake that much for it to be kind of fighting inside my stomach. So let's just try it out.
Did you have this last night or something? This seems really fresh.
Well, not last night. That was a couple days ago.
So, okay, but maybe the meal is going to kill you before the lethal injection can. So can you tell me what you're going to wash this down with?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Liter of cola, maybe.
All right.
Okay. Solid. Like a cherry or?
Cherry or vanilla. Do they make vanilla cola anymore? Is that something?
I think they used to, but I don't think they do anymore.
No, I think
That would be
they
good
do
too.
because I just had one 2 days ago.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
What?
And they
Brad's
still
buying
have
them.
cherry vanilla too.
Brad's buying them on the black market.
Mm-hmm.
I
You gotta know
There's
that.
everything, Brad. Jeez.
So, if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Ooh.
Brad.
Oh, me? Okay.
You're on the spot now.
See, I'd have to pick either. I feel like I might pick like an anime world, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Ooh, what's my favorite right now? Oh, man, see, I would pick like ReZero, but then I get like fucked up. So then I'd probably have to pick like. Oh man, there's like way too many to pick from.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to guess Bo's answer, but I'm
Just
pretty
take a
sure.
guess.
It's probably going to be Gotham City, yeah.
Batman.
Taste. Yeah.
All right.
Be
You're
safe.
smart. You know me.
I don't know. I think maybe I'll go like sort of no Dragon Ball. I'm going with Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. Yeah.
I was waiting for that. Like, why did it take you so long, Brad? I don't
I
understand.
don't know.
Brad.
Those are your 3 favorite words.
They are. What about you, JC?
I'd be in the One Piece universe.
All right.
I was thinking about that. But see, then you'd have to have like a one of the fruits, one of the devil fruits.
Yeah, my straw hat's right here. Where is it? Where is my finger? There.
There you go.
Oh, God.
Where is your finger? This is quite the question.
All right. So I have the honor of asking the last question, and every single person we've spoken to has said it's the most important question. What is your favorite color? And since we're putting people on the spot, JC, you get to start this one off.
Mhm.
Red.
Red?
I
Red.
have 7, 8 red guitars.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
taste.
None of them happen to be here. Those are different, but
I
Oh,
see you got a red mic over there too.
I
yeah.
do. Yeah.
And a red pillow.
Red keyboard over here. Red headphones.
Oh, wow.
Lots of red. All right.
Everything's red.
Brad, Bo.
I would say my favorite color. I have 2, but if I had to pick one, I'd go blue.
Okay. Taste.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
You guys can have the same favorite color.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's
I
totally
mean,
fine.
we are in a band, so we do share.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, like blue and teal,
Yeah.
I guess, like
Mm-hmm.
somewhere there. That'd be my color.
All right.
All right. Taste.
Well, that's all the questions you have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
Anything we want to plug?
Yes.
Check out Laska on Spotify. You gotta go sleep/less to find it, or follow us on Instagram or Twitter at sleeplesswpg. We'll follow back as many people as we can, and if you DM us, we'll reply.
All right.
Awesome.
Sounds like a tempting offer. Thank you for sitting down with us, guys. This has been Sleepless, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.